My life from Vicki, Raine. See, that's one of the things about this whole mentally ill thing that you guys keep throwing. Do you understand your mental illnesses? Do you pay attention to them? I'm in danger of being loud if you won't shut the fuck up. I'll definitely be loud when I'm talking on my YouTube channel. When it becomes necessary to act that way, I make sure that I am very loud. With Victoria having all of my stuff over there, it's unsafe. With her not keeping her word and screwing me over severely, see, that's the problem with not having my own environment. I'm constantly stuck in someone else's subservient environment. I'm a disabled person myself. These things aren't easy. Now, I don't know if Vicki has a firearm. I don't care. She's got a vehicle, that's bad enough. I live in constant fear, okay? But I get treated like I'm crazy because I live in constant fear. I live in constant fear because I don't have good people in my life. There's a lot of nice people. A lot of nice people, but no actual good people. And there's a lot of people that once they've convinced you to do something, and you know it's probably not a good fucking idea, and you try to explain that to them, but you're in a desperate situation, and this person is, well, offering you something worthwhile. Possibly. But then there's the hoops that they want you to change and then jump through. I can't do this shit. I can't fucking do it, all right? Jump through the hoops that you want me to. If I jump through those, are you actually going to help me to turn this shit in? No, the fuck you're not. Every one of you asking me to do this expensive shit. You call that help? No. Every one of you is going to get treated like shit by me. That's how it's gonna fucking work. I was entertainment and manual fucking labor for all of you. And then I hurt my fucking back. And none of you cared. You pretended to. Here's the thing, I didn't pretend to care about you idiots. Lots of people fucking said that they would help me. I didn't accept every bit of help because I couldn't. Not everything that you want to fucking offer somebody is fucking help. This goddamn situation with Vicki, this has got me fucking trapped and stuck in a financial goddamn bind. It's not that I wasn't stuck in that financial bind before. It's that now I am stuck where I can only go one direction with it. Your shitty fucking decisions that you make for me can have some very, very long-lasting fucking consequences. When you want to change the deal to something that is going to harm me, and I fucking tell you that, I warn you of that ahead of time. You goddamn right I'm gonna fucking speak up. If you want to leave, go ahead and leave. If you had the opportunity to speak up and you didn't, you're a piece of shit. That's just as simple as it is. Forcing a man to literally break the fucking law to try to turn in fucking predators is fucking bullshit! I don't think Vicki Raine is somebody who would intentionally do some crazy... No, I think that she's... Once a woman starts playing victim, I'm out. I'm gone. I can't do that when all of my shit's in her fucking place. You don't want me to tell the truth? You don't want me to post it public? Then let's do what I need done first. All right? No more changing the deal 30 times over the course of 6 months or 6 years. Whatever it takes, literally, for you to not have to do anything useful. You're not understanding the repercussions of somebody having to go through what I'm going through. You say that you understand. You don't. You do not. You do not understand what it's like to be subservient to a bunch of women all the time. Most of these services, I don't get to show shit. They're not going to look at shit. Why are most of the services in America just women's services? You guys get to see with my family. How well did they ever know me? They didn't. I was there to rip off. Other than that, I was supposed to stay up in my room and pretend the world doesn't fucking exist. All right. So, my vehicle is in a pretty shitty situation. I'm in a pretty shitty situation. And this is why I don't trust anyone. I can't work on shit. I haven't been able to work on shit. We redid the deal like 3 times while I was there in like 8 days. Plus the being redirected all the time. I mean, she wanted to keep on asking questions about a bunch of different stuff. Meanwhile, I need her to understand where it started. Instead of arguing that she doesn't need to see it and she doesn't need to hear it and she believes me, no, I can't work on it that way. If I'm going to turn in a fucking crime, I have evidence of the fucking crime, or they have evidence of the crime, and somebody needs to fucking collect it. I can't do that myself. Now that could have been cut off from the start by someone going in with me and fucking making sure that it's fucking recorded. A male has a mental fucking breakdown and you fucking kill him for it. Yes, I have to be afraid of the goddamn cops. A bunch of fucking junky women try to destroy a man's life because they're fucking embarrassed or they just don't like him because you don't look right. He don't look like fucking Channing Tatum. You guys are out your damn minds. Do I have to be fucking worried about Vicki Raine? Yes, I do. Yes, I absolutely fucking do. But what was I gonna do? By the time I knew the fucking multiple personality thing, I was already fucking stuck there. I was already there. What could I do? My stuff was already in her fucking shed and I'd already moved out of my stuff, you know? She convinced me to do that. Oh, goddamn, she laid it on fucking thick, too. You guys don't stop and listen. I can't function living in my car, having to do this from inside a car. You want to tell me about all the shit that I should have done while I had fucking housing? What about all the things that I actually did while I was in housing? Do you take a look at that? I was trying to work together with people. All they would do is fucking talk. I mean, you guys got 10 million ideas of what I should be doing. But none of you helping me do it. Meanwhile, none of your fucking ideas are the help that I need. None of your ideas are what the law says to do. Going and shooting people. Yeah, that's not the right way to go about it. I'm against killing people. How the fuck did you expect me to react after almost 2 years of people threatening to fucking kill me? And then the people who claim that they're gonna help me, they keep on talking about fucking hurting people. Please stop. Yes, I'm gonna have a fucking communication issue if you're talking about fucking killing people. But also, if you say you're able to do something, and then you're not able to do it, your reasons, fine, we'll take your reasons. I listen to them. See, that's the major issue here, is that we need to work together. When it's constantly, all right, Sean, well, I'll help you with this if you do this. And then I do what you want, and then you change the deal. You know, eventually I just fucking give in, don't I? There's no fucking purpose. Now, do I believe that Miss Raine will come out here and kill me? Well, not intentionally. That one's weirding me out. Oh, it's a white one. I probably should have left that one in. I like the grays. I don't know, in her mental state of playing victim, which way she's going to go with it. I don't know if she's going to take all my stuff and stick it in the dumpster, fucking light a goddamn bonfire. I don't know if she's going to come down here and fucking run into me with her vehicle or try to convince somebody else that I'm some horrible monster that's going to hurt her. No, I get the fuck away from people who play victim. When you fuck me over and play victim, I don't give a shit what your disabilities are at that point, all right? You don't give a shit about mine, obviously. You don't give a shit about my anxiety. You don't give a shit. Everything has to be done only your way, your way, your way. No. No. When your mental issues prevent you from helping someone the way that you said that you would help them, that is not that person's fault. It is not that person's fault. I have cognitive issues when I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed for a reason. Instead of people looking at that reason, they want to argue. The reason that I have to worry about this is because I am stuck so close to her. I am a homeless male. She's got all of my things. And all she's got to do is play victim. All my evidence disappears. No chance of showing the fucking truth. The reason that I ask people to sit down and look at fucking evidence with me is, God damn it, if you're going to help me, we need to get fucking started. When it comes to the point where it's just a fucking argument with you, because no matter what I say, it goes in one ear and out the other, and then we do it your way, and you literally never look at evidence, you're just going to argue. When you look at my evidence and you say shit like, well, why didn't you turn that in? I fucking tried. That's the point. I had to try alone. Now you want to tell me we need to start over all the way from ground zero. No, we don't. There are places that we cannot go back to or call for a reason. I cannot safely go to Tillamook fucking hospital. If I got to go to a hospital, it's got to be somewhere else. Obviously, I ain't got the gas to go somewhere else with a hospital. Obviously, all the shit that I need is at her fucking house. Obviously, with her having a mental fucking breakdown because she's a fucking nut job. It's not the same for a woman as it is for a man. A woman plays victim and people fucking hurt him. A man is victimized. People tell him to shut up and go to the back of the goddamn bus. Men have no fucking voice. Men have no voice. Men have no voice. Men have no voice. You want to blame us all for rich men? I'm not a rich man. Don't blame me for them. I am not one of those. I do not make laws. I don't go spreading slander. Oh, absolutely I do now, don't I? Who did I slander? Who? Other than my older brother, nobody. Any of these other people who want to claim that I slandered them? No. Didn't have to. Didn't have to. You fucking slandered yourself. I'm going to wait for it to warm up a little bit. I do have enough on my card to get a coffee. I think it was just, I don't know, I probably bought too many things with it yesterday. There's still $2 and something cents left on it. Obviously, I'm not communicating well. Obviously, I'm trying to stay calm. But you know what? Here's the thing. When people don't keep their word and it fucks you over, you aren't required to be happy about it. When you bring something to somebody's attention and your concerns and worries, and they say it's fine, and then your concerns and worries become a reality, it's not fine. It's not. I don't hate this lady, but I'm also not going to be controlled again by another situational issue like that. Lana Ingline held on to fucking evidence that I needed falsely and fucking stupidly and thought I wasn't going to fucking say nothing. Look at how hard I fought for other people's rights. Look at how much bullshit that I went through to help out others. You really think that I'm not going to fight for my own goddamn rights? You really think telling me to shut up is going to work? No, you have to shut me up. That means you either have to kill me or you guys got to work together. Now, you could have worked together to try to help me. All of you claim that you wanted to help me. Not fucking one of you went in with me to talk to the cops. Not fucking one of you. You just let it happen over and over and over again. I fucking drove 1,700 goddamn miles. 1,700 miles to get away from Natalie and her fucking family. You want to call that fucking stalking, stupid? Now I'm stuck with a nut job in Tillamook. I'm already surrounded by fucking nut jobs. I already got to worry about Molly. I already got to worry about a whole shit ton of fucking tweakers and heroin addicts. I already got to worry about a bunch of alcoholics. I got enough to fucking worry about. When I trust you, and you give me every reason not to trust you, I'm not going to fucking trust you. When it becomes a power and control issue, no. Those are my things. And because you misled me and made it a power and control issue and wanted to change the deal, no, you repeatedly changed the deal. You manipulated me into doing what you wanted every time after that. And I had to comply because you had control of my things. So we wasted a lot of time doing what you wanted. There's also, as usual, people saying, yes, I'll help you how you need. But did we put how much effort towards that? I got you recorded saying you don't need to look at the evidence, saying that you haven't been able to look at most of the evidence, saying it's overwhelming, saying it's too much, and also saying that me speaking bugs you. I know you interrupt me a lot. Then I get flustered. Then we're all over the place. I'm overwhelmed. When I am overwhelmed, I have communication issues. When I explain to you why I have those communication issues and what overwhelms me, you can't stop overwhelming me long enough to hear. So I try to send you stuff, educational stuff, so that you can listen to it, learn from it. But no, it's got to be a fucking power and control issue. You make a promise, then you don't keep your promise. That's not my fault. When you change the promise on multiple occasions, I don't know where the fuck we stand. What I know is that my evidence is unsafe, and therefore I am unsafe. Y'all got no idea what this is like because you don't care. I'm one of the biggest dicks that you'll ever meet. But that's all your fault. Your fault for not fucking caring. If you tell me that if I come to your house, you will fucking help me how I need, and I get to your house and you're a fucking alcoholic, or you tell me that you're going to help me how I need, and then you fucking talk about yourself non-fucking stop. Or you're all fucked up on meth. How does that fucking help me? How does that help me turn in the fucking crimes to the goddamn cops? I have been cut off at every fucking corner. That's the thing. When I'm explaining something to you, it is a current fucking roadblock. The things that happen because of that cut us off from a lot of fucking resources. So find out what happened and why. What crimes am I trying to turn in? Interrupting me every time I try to explain it. You're not going to learn nothing that way. I try to send you the actual videos of the situations. You said you looked at them. I send you the educational stuff so that you can understand. That was your instruction. It's also a good fucking idea because it's what I do already. There's a lot of things you said you understood and seemed to me you almost understood, except for the fact that she kept making about you and talking over me. And a lot of times you listen for a decent amount of time, and that's good. But also there's a difference between venting and trying to tell you what's going on. Moving forward. I am moving forward. No, I'm not. I am only moving backward. That is literally how it is when this is done to you. When you start off with shit fucking credit because you got nothing at the age of 18 and you're fucking out on the streets of Chapel, Nebraska. Bumfuck nowhere. People tell you if you move somewhere else, things will be better. No, I am different. I am easy to prey on. All right? I am easy to prey on. I am autistic. I am different. And because of labels that I have on me, because my parents couldn't stay off drugs, yeah, that's literally how it goes. Your parents get all fucked up on drugs. You go into the system. They medicate the fuck out of you. And then you get a shit ton of diagnosis because you're all fucked up on their meds. And then, of course, none of those meds make it so that you can see your friends or family. You make a few friends and family and they move. You never get to have a lasting relationship or friendship. First friend I ever knew I'd get to keep was Kim Jepson. Well, I didn't get to keep her as a friend. I also realized her content and character, and it ain't good. When you tell people that their behaviors are what pushes people to suicide, and they want to treat you like trash, or they want to tell you you're allowed to have emotions, but then they try to convince you that the emotions that you have you can't have, but then they have those emotions too, don't they? Don't they? Do I have to be afraid of Vicki Raine coming out and shooting me in the head with a Colt 45? Well, possibly, but that's not my big worry. Playing victim, that's my worry. That is my worry. I'm out here getting fucking taken advantage of left and right. And then I'm getting false promises. And then I'm finding out that the people who made the false promises and convinced me to do things that are not in my best fucking interest, with false promises, of course, then I get to find out that it's well, fuck, you know? I don't even want to say nothing because a lot of it is really mean. And the fact is, I am trying to get y'all to understand that people with disabilities have a lot on their fucking plate. Vicki moved here because she was afraid of predators from Texas coming and getting her. But it happens. Well, now she says that she lives in fear. Well, I live in fear of her. I live in fear of the things that I allowed myself to believe because I am in a desperate situation, and that's what you guys don't understand. I'm in a desperate situation. A lot of people have good intentions, okay? There is no doubt about that. There is no doubt in my mind that Vicki Raine had the, how do I put this? She was very, God, I want to find the words. I don't know, I guess it doesn't matter. I've said it many times before. The evidence is worth more than my entire life. There's a lot of stuff that needs to get turned in, but before that can happen, I have to have an advocate, an actual advocate. If there's one of my friends who cares enough to call in and explain it to these people, but you want 10 million pieces of evidence, so I start sending you evidence and you won't look at it. And then you want to make your decisions based on nothing. Well, how about instead of making decisions based on nothing, understand I'm in an unsafe situation, and that's what that shit shows. That I am constantly stuck in an unsafe situation, and I can't take care of myself. Not physically, not mentally, and not financially. When is one of my friends gonna fucking speak up? Jesus fucking Christ. So then I got strangers and they claim that they're going to help. Most of them end up being complete and total fucking whack jobs from the internet. But there's whack jobs in real life too. There's also people with good intentions that just have their own problems. Also, however, just because you have your own problems doesn't mean you get to have a free fucking pass when people are getting fucking killed over your stupidity. Looking the other way is stupid. There is a small degree of paranoia. I know it happens when women start playing victim, and yes, there is the possibility of them driving into the back of your vehicle and fucking beating your windows out. My mom has done that. Sandy Fromm actually slammed into the back of this vehicle more than once. Not while I was in it. It was actually Wendell McPhee's at that time. But, like she said, she has a support network. Instead of these people having me believe them and trust them and move all my shit in there, how about they try to understand that the point here isn't to get me stuck with some fucking stranger or stuck with some fucking broke people who can't take me in. The point is to turn in the crimes committed against me. When I say no victim left behind, that includes me. I don't know what Vicki Raine was a victim of in Texas. I don't. A little bit, she did tell me, but that's not the whole world's business. When you interrupt me and interrupt me and interrupt me, and then literally all I can do is fucking beg you to fucking shut up as nicely as possible, and you literally won't do it. I try to send evidence the way that you ask me to, then you want to change it, so I send it that way, and then you don't look at it anyway, so it's the point. When it comes to turning things in, there's very specific people we need to turn it in. Spending the whole week fucking around with the hospital ain't the way to do it. That's not who we're supposed to get a hold of. But we got to do it your way. We got to do it your way, your way, your way. Fine, you win. You win. I don't have anywhere else to go, and my stuff is already in your fucking shed. So I don't have any money for anything else. As far as my insurance and stuff like that goes, you promised. So I'm trying to fucking believe you on that. But now, what have I got as far as the promises go? I got to be afraid this woman's going to kill me. Not necessarily with a vehicle, not necessarily with a gun. Those are very rare occurrences, but they do happen. But she could literally kill me, take away any chance that I will ever have having even a decent year in my life. That evidence shows that the hell that I've gone through for the last 6 years, the hoops that I have jumped through for people who promise to help me and then just make everything about them. If you're going to make everything about you, do that in court. If you're going to whine and pine and fucking milk it for all it's worth, after making fucking promise after expensive fucking promise, you don't stop to consider that I couldn't do those things for myself and I had to beg people for the resources to get to where you made your promises. You promise if I go to fucking California, you'll help me, and then you're fucking drunk. Or you promise if I go to Virginia, you'll fucking help me, and then you're strung out on fucking meth. Is that Vicki, Raine? No, it's the whole fucking country. Everybody's fucked up on drugs. And then pharmaceuticals fuck you up as much as anything else. All these people who want to talk over me and make suggestion after suggestion after suggestion and say, no, Sean, you need to listen to me. You need to listen to me. No, you need to listen to me. You're making suggestions of things I've already done. Those are the crimes I need to turn in as well. The fact that I was treated horribly because I had to go in by myself every fucking time. Now, Molly Smith, she went in with me for one situation. She absolutely did. The result of the promises that she made with it. There's also the evidence that I entrusted her with. See, this is all stuff that I'm told to do. Hey, if you do this, if you do that, I don't have anybody to trust. But I know Molly Smith has always been nice to me. The other thing is I have to do desperate shit no matter where I'm at because I can't take care of myself. All right, that is the bottom fucking line. All right, years and years and years and years of being fucking taken advantage of financially and fucking physically. All right, that financial shit gets stuck on a record. This is America. Only money matters in America. So when you're fucked over for being poor, and you're railroaded in court for being poor, and you're credited as shit because you're fucking poor, and people aren't gonna fucking hire you at a decent goddamn wage, you're fucked. You're autistic, so you're not gonna get paid as much as the next guy, but they expect that, well, yeah, but he's a retard, he's got family that cares, and they'll help him, so we pay him minimum wage so that he can fucking buy candy bars and shit. Yeah, you know, it's okay that we only pay the retard $7 an hour because the retard, all he wants to do is go over there and listen to his music in the corner and go, duh, 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 like they portray us in the fucking movies. Are you fucking shitting me? Why are we fucking portrayed that way in the movies? Same reason the people who curse are the public image for Tourette syndrome in the movies. You think it's fucking funny. Women kill men every day by playing victim. A man doesn't have to do anything wrong. It can be a mutual mistake. But we have literally taught every woman in America that it is okay for her to be narcissistic and pretend every man is a narcissist. The moment you start playing victim, I start speaking up because that is so fucking scary. If you don't keep your word, you don't think that's fucking scary for us? When you make empty promises and it costs us everything? This Vicki Raine lady, yeah, she's literally done everything that I told her, hey, if you do this, it will push me to fucking suicide. That is literally what you are doing at that point. Don't push people to suicide. There's a reason I sent you a couple of training videos. I can send 300 or 400 potentially. The problem isn't that I'm a fucking retard. It's that I can barely fucking function. You think because I can intelligently speak sometimes that magically all that goes away. No, I am fucking overwhelmed. I am in a constant state of crisis. I don't have an actual advocate to help me with the shit that I need help with. There's a lot of shit I can't fucking do for myself. And instead of understanding that, I am fucking victimized for it. Stop. Stop and look at the efforts I have fucking made. Stop blowing off what I am telling you. I am the victim. I lived through it. You the fuck did not. You did not live through my life. You lived through yours. If you're going to help me with my situation, you need to understand my situation. I believe that it should firmly be understood that any woman playing victim is a predator. Any woman who can't be told off for something that she's done, that feels it's okay for her to tell you off. Any woman who is friends with your predators and helped your predators to get away because they just wanted to be friends. I don't care if you're friends. If you help predators to get away, you're not my friend. Also, if you help them to get away, you are a part of my story. And if you are a part of my story, I will give you the chance. I will give you the chance to try being a friend. But if you're going to be a predator, I'm going to post it on the goddamn internet. I'm sick of this shit. You people, to this day, can still come together and make sure that something is fucking done with me. Instead of fucking arguing with me all the goddamn time. Obviously, I don't matter to any of you. What I'm going through doesn't matter to any of you. But you idiots could work together and do something with me. Are you fucking entertained me out here? Barely able to fucking communicate? My fucking words not coming together? Being fucking victimized by people who, well, they're just fucking idiots. I need help turning in evidence. Evidence of fucking crimes committed against me. I don't need people to fucking force me into subservient positions after making empty promises if they won't do that. No, that's a fucking power and control thing. Good intentions. You may have good intentions. But when your disabilities, your mental disabilities, your physical disabilities, your financial disabilities get in the way of you doing what it is that you said you would do, the least you can fucking do is turn it in over the phone with their fucking lawyers. But then again, I don't have a lawyer, do I? I don't have family that cared to actually be family. My family are a bunch of fucking junkies. Oh, you're disabled and you're going to be victimized in the world? If you don't get help, you're going to be victimized more than everyone else? You're going to be forced into homelessness if you don't have a family member who cares because of the term mentally ill? People are going to treat you like a crackhead or a meth head or a fucking junkie or a fucking crazy. Meanwhile, you gotta basically walk around with a fucking pamphlet about Tourette syndrome so that you don't get fucking treated like you're a goddamn junkie anyway. When I was in high school, I used to carry around a pamphlet about Tourette syndrome. Carried it in my back pocket. When people started making fun of me, I'd be like, I got Tourette syndrome. By the time I was fucking done with that pamphlet, you couldn't read it because my pocket had worn it off. But people wouldn't read it. They wouldn't try to read it. That was one of the things that they tell you to do. One of the things when you go to a new school, have the thing about Tourette's so that people know that you're not making fun of them, and you're not teasing them, and you're not trying to hurt them, and you're not crazy, and you're not a retard. You have a neurological issue. It's actually a connection between the brain and the body. That's why I do the wrist thing and the eye blinking thing and the stuttering somewhat. With Miss Raine doing things the way that she did, like, yeah, that is literally intentionally trying to push someone to suicide. Not that it matters. My friends that I knew in real life before all this did exactly the same thing. They threw me away like I was garbage. I'm not going to pretend to be your friend. Either I care about you or I don't. And if I do care about you and you fucked me over, I still care about you, and you still fucked me over. Both of those things can be true at the same time. Emotional and physical. Mental and physical, if you want to put it that way. I am in a more stressful situation than any of you could possibly imagine. And you don't try to understand how horrible this is. You say that disabled people should have rights, but look at how I get treated. I get blown off over and over and over until I have a fucking panic attack or a goddamn meltdown. There's one just past that, too. I don't even know what to call it. Petrified with fear, I suppose. That's good. That's good. That's what having to go to the police alone is like when you're a disabled and homeless man. Being autistic when I'm overwhelmed. It's not that I'm retarded. It's not that I'm hallucinating. It's that I'm overwhelmed. I gather more information than you all at once. The problem is that I get overwhelmed and then I have to internalize, and you won't let me. The things that I'm told to do that are acceptable, things that are supposed to help out people like me, things that have been shown to help people like me. And if I do those things, you guys treat me like shit. My life ended the day I left Virginia. I just didn't know it yet.